Hey everybody, Brian Haskins here with REIBreakthrough.com, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes today and make a little video for you to share with you guys a really awesome strategy that I'm using to find awesome hedge fund buyers in my local market. Now this little strategy is completely under the radar. A lot of people don't know anything about it. I think it's really going to help you guys a lot. It's just a fun little thing you can use to play around and do a ton of deals here in your local market. So what I'm doing right now is I'm inside of Craigslist.com, and I'm in the St. Louis area, and this is going to be the same for just about any area, but it's pretty awesome because there are a ton of hidden deals on Craigslist, and all you have to do is play around a little bit with it, and you guys are going to be able to find a ton of deals. I don't care if you're in really hot markets or whatever kind of market. If you spend a little bit of time on Craigslist, you're going to be able to find some deals. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump into the housing section here, and we're going to go into where it says apartments and housing. And what you're going to do is you're basically going to go in here and do some really cool little search stuff, which I'll share with you guys some different things that I'm doing. But for now, what we'll do is we'll go over here and we're going to pick stuff. Let's do 3+ bedrooms. Let's do housing type. We only want to do houses for now. We can do duplexes if we want. We'll kind of play around with this. I'll talk to you a little bit about that, but we'll go ahead and update our search. And what we're going to want to do here is we are going to want to basically use the different search parameters to kind of narrow down our search. And what we're looking for is we are looking for property management companies that we can reach out to. So the cool thing about this is that when you're dealing with people that have houses posted for rent, all right, if it's an actual house, okay, 9 times out of 10, well, I'd say probably a little less than that, but maybe 7 or 8 times out of 10, we're going to be dealing with a property management company or an investor themselves. Sometimes they're going to deal with homeowners that maybe moved out and want to just rent their house a little bit, but a lot of the stuff that we're going to look into and see today are going to be people that are actual investors. And what we're going to do basically is we're going to reach out to them, and we are going to find a ton of great people that are buying properties, all right? So if they have these houses for rent, they bought these properties, okay? So they're investors. They're buying these, renting them out, and making a good chunk of money. Now, we're going to find two kind of buyers today. We're going to find, just local investors, and we're also going to find larger hedge fund companies, okay? And this is really, really simple, but I'm going to share with you guys kind of how to reach out to these people and get a ton of good buyers, okay? So what we're going to do basically is we're going to go through here and we can kind of just, go through some of this stuff. We can automatically see here a lot of these lease purchase. These people are probably going to be investors. We can see here that we've got 2 right here that have the same titles. More than likely, this is going to be the same person that posted these. So let's open it up. All right, so we've got a realtor. All right. So RP Murphy, realtor, got their phone number there. So let's go back and see if this next one is the same person. Yep, same person. All right. So this person is a real estate agent, and they probably are also working as a property manager. All right. So what's cool is they've already done all the legwork by going out and finding investors to work with, or maybe they are the investor themselves. Okay. And what's happening is they are, representing someone that has this property that they fixed up and want to rent out. So my approach to this is if they are just a regular property manager, I want to reach out to them and let them know that I want to work with their buyers. All right. They have people that that they're representing, and I want to feed them properties. All right. So let's talk a little bit about how you can do that. Basically, the best way that you can go about reaching out to these people is if they are a real estate investor, then or a real estate agent, more than likely they're doing this for a commission. All right. They're probably getting a commission whenever they find these properties for their investors. They're probably getting a commission whenever they rent these out. So my goal here is to work with them. All right. Now, if they get a sense that you're trying to replace them, by basically going around them and selling properties directly to their investor, they are not going to want to work with you. They're not going to hook you up with their buyer. So the best way you can do this is by telling them, look, hey, I'm a real estate investor, and notice you're representing, maybe yourself in these properties or another investor. I get properties like this all the time. I was wondering if maybe you'd be willing to, represent me and some of my properties to your buyer. So by doing that, I'd be more than happy to pay your commission on this deal, or pay you property management fee, whatever type of finder's fee you want on this, to potentially, send these over to your buyer. So what you're doing is you're basically letting them know, look, I do not want to go around you. I want to give you the money that you're owed on this deal, but I want to work with your buyer. All right, so that's pretty cool, right? That's the easiest and best way for you to get in and talk to property managers and get those deals done. All right, you want to give them something and let them know, look, best way to do that, I'm going to give you your commission. So if your buyer ends up buying this property, let's say it's a $100,000 property, I'll give you $2,000. Let's say I'm making $5,000 on the deal, or $6,000 or $7,000 on the deal. I can give them $2,000, get that deal done that I never would have been able to do without their buyer, and only give up 20% of the deal, 30% of the deal. Okay. So that's how you would do that. And all you have to do is basically pick up the phone, give them a call. So we know that that person right there is a property manager representing someone. So these lease purchase ones, they might not necessarily be the best way to go. This person is representing that lease purchase as well. But what we want to do is we're going to be looking for people that look like property management companies. All right. So here we go. Here's one that's probably a property manager. So if you see, okay, professionally managed by the Wellington Group. So here's what we're looking for, okay? This particular person, you can tell a lot of times if they have these really nice template type things that they post. More than likely, this property is represented by a professional company, which it is, the Wellington Group. So with this, what I would do is I would give them a call, and I would handle it the same way. So look, I saw that you have these properties for rent on Craigslist. I'm an investor. I get properties that resemble these a lot. I know you're a property manager and you're representing someone. Would you be willing to allow me to pay you a commission or a fee to represent some of my properties and potentially sell them to your buyer? And ultimately what you want to do there is you're kind of getting them to lower the guard a little bit, and want to kind of open up to you a little bit. And then what's the cool thing is then you can find out more about, what their buyers are looking for. You can say, look, I get properties a lot just like these. What areas are they interested in? What are their buying criteria? What are they looking for? And sometimes they'll tell you, look, they're not interested in buying anymore in this area right now, or maybe they're moving here or there. Or a lot of them have just a very simple criteria. But the key thing that you want to do here is you want to let them know that you're willing to pay them to kind of get entry into to dealing with these types of buyers. Okay. So hopefully that's going to give you guys some insight on how to do deals. The old ways of just posting properties on Craigslist or posting We Buy Houses ads on Craigslist is not going to work. But if you do a little bit of legwork and you guys do some stuff like that, you are going to be able to put together a ton of deals on Craigslist. So hopefully that helps. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again. This is Brian Haskins with REIBreakthrough.com. Just wanted to make some cool videos for you guys and just give you guys some great content. So thanks again. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.